Already regretting my decision to wear long sleeves today. It is getting boiling lava hot. I'm just gonna melt on camera today. Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be sharing with you a new testing beauty gurus favorites. I love doing these types of videos, and with the whole Sephora VIB sale going out, everyone is like posting all these like favorites videos and everything. I'm like, ooh! I just dove right into stalker mode. Sometimes putting together these videos can take me a little bit of time because not everyone uploads favorites videos anymore, and I love watching them, so it makes me really sad. But I don't know, I just like literally on my screen in the last 2 days, I found 5 products, like poof, right there. And I had asked you guys on Insta story if you would rather me do like a full face or 5 products and focus more on those products and the benefits and things that I didn't like and all that kind of stuff. And it was split for a while. Like I was watching, it was a tight race. But it seemed like the majority of you guys wanted to see 5 products a little bit more focused. So that is what we're going to do today. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of those types of videos in the future. You want to see them a little bit more focused, a little bit more like, you know, just selecting products. I don't know what this is. Perhaps I'm adding it to a cart. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, I do love myself a good full face, but today we're making dropping things. Maybe in the future I will have a video where I'm not dropping things. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday, Sunday, and I also posted one on Tuesday. I'm trying to get back into it, guys. So hopefully I can keep up the momentum and keep uploading new videos for you guys every Tuesday as well as Thursday, Sunday, and Saturday. I don't know why I went in that order, but it's fine. So regardless, make sure you subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into this. How do you guys like my look today? I am a bunny, but I'm also very fancy. So the first product I want to test out is a new primer. This comes in from Farsali. It is their Skin Tune Blur Serum Primer. And it was one that I saw on Jackie Aina's most recent video, I believe. And she was using it and she was testing it out and she's like, ooh, I really like it. I like the scent. It like blurs out my skin, gives a nice matte finish. I like it. I like it. I don't know if it's a favorite, but the way that her skin looked, I was like, done. It's supposed to make your skin look very like airbrushed and flawless. They have a couple of products within their lines that are similar to this. And I believe it's not clear. I don't know why I thought it was supposed to be clear. That's fine. I can make that work. We're just going to dropper it onto the face here. I'm just gonna blend that in. Oh, the scent is like almost like cucumber, I want to say. That did seem to blur my skin. Is that just me? It feels really nice on the skin. It's not too oily. It's not silicone-y at all. It seems to just be like sinking into the skin really nicely. I like it so far. Now I want to test a new foundation. This comes in from IT Cosmetics. It is their oil-free matte CC Plus cream. I do like their original one. I think that one's a fantastic, fantastic product. Probably it was a favorite of mine for like, I don't know, close to a year. And it says here it's pore minimizing and full coverage, and like I'm about that life. And I'm gonna try blending it out with a sponge that Tati was raving about in a recent video. It is by Stands Out Beauty Co. It's that like a memory foam kind of one. Anyway, I touched it. I haven't used it, but I did touch it because I wanted to see what it felt like. I just want to like squish it. So I thought I would test these both out and just see what the deal is. So first I'm just going to pat some onto the skin. Oh, that might be too dark for me. I do have some lighter shades, so I'm just gonna see if this one like will blend out and like blend into my neck, or I may have to go up a shade. The one that I have on my skin right now, this is light. So far the foundation itself is just like sinking into the skin. It looks so smooth and poreless and just like really bomb on the skin. By the way, I have like a zip back here that is so incredibly painful, and every time I like smack it with the sponge, I'm like, ah! The size of the sponge and the flatness of it, I really like. If you guys have watched my videos before, I love cutting a beauty blender in half because I love the flatness of the surface. I feel like it does a better job of blending everything out. So this is like right in my wheelhouse, and it seems to be working really well with this particular foundation, which is awesome. And I used about 1.5 pumps on my hand, and that covered basically my entire face. So that's awesome. Oh, that looks really good, guys. Like, whoa. Oh, that looks so flawless. Oh, I love that. Let's see what happens if I put like some concealer on and try blending that out. I'm gonna use the Born This Way. This is their micro sculpting one. Ooh, that is doing such a good job. It's like blending everything out. It's not picking up too much of the product. Like I'm still getting a nice full coverage effect on the skin. Like I wish the point was like slightly smaller just so I could get like right in there without like pinching it together, but it's not difficult to pinch it. It's just, I'm being picky. Beauty gurus coming through. And let's bake. Let's do a little baking. And I know I say this all the time, but I really am so grateful that I get to hang out with you guys every week and do this, because it's like, it's so much fun and I love testing out new stuff, and I love getting comments and tweets from you guys and Insta posts and stuff where you guys are like, I tried out the product, it's awesome. Like, That makes me feel so good, and it just fuels me to continue to put out new videos and test out more products and come up with creative new video ideas. So I just want to say how much I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and it means a lot to me. And I hate emotions and mushy stuff, so now I'm gonna stop. Gotta bake those smile lines. I want to smile all the time, I just don't want to look like I'm smiling all the time, you know? So while this cooks into my skin, I'm gonna go and do my brows and my eyes, and then I'll be back to test out the new Nikki Tutorials collab. Oh boy, like that's just arrived. I'm so excited. Okay, just dusting away all the extra powder. I did a really simple eye today. Like that might be a little bit too subdued. I may add to this, but it's a starting point. Oh, I forgot to do blush. Also mascara. Wow, I am a mess today. Just gonna throw on a little bit of blush here. So this here is the new highlight from Ofra in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. She launched 2 different shades. One, do they have a name here? We have Cloud 9, which has like a peachy pink undertone, and then Space Baby, which is more of a blue undertone. I want to play around with Cloud 9 because I saw a picture I think she did on Instagram, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And for colored highlights, what I love to do is put them on the inner corner of the eye too. It just sort of, I don't know, ties the whole look together. It pulls in that color, and it's a nice way of wearing a pop of color. So that's what it looks like in pan. It is very frosty, very Nikki Tutorials. And I find that these powder highlights tend to be very crumbly, but this one doesn't seem to be like as much. I mean, it still is a little bit, but not a lot. So let's put this on. It's very pink. I feel like I chose the wrong blush today. First I was like, I don't know, it feels like really intensely pink, but like, I don't know, I have to like zhuzh it a little bit. Like my under eye is looking a little bit yellow. I don't know if it's like oxidized a bit. Why am I putting this on my nose? Stop it, Rachel. I'm finding it's not as white as I was expecting. Because of the color here, I was expecting it to be lighter than it is, but it seems to be just like mostly pink. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I feel like for me, I want to kind of mix it with like another highlight to make it almost brighter. I'm gonna actually take her initial one, the glazed donut one, because this is really bright, and just lighten it up a little bit, just for my skin tone, you know? Like, see? That makes a little bit more sense to me. My under eye area is looking really yellow though. Might be just on camera, but like, I don't know, I need to like lighten this a little bit. I'm just using a little bit of the Laura Mercier brightening powder. See if I can cancel any of that yellowness. It is a very cool tone highlight. I don't see any of the peach tones that they said in the little, it had like a little press kit thing. It said it had like peach reflect in it. I'm not really seeing that. It's pretty, it's just, I would have preferred something a little bit warmer. I see why she chose something that was pink and blue. Like it vibes very much with who she is and like the type of makeup she likes, but it's not my favorite. Just pops them on the lids here. Now let's talk about mascara. This is a favorite of Kathleen Light. She talked about it recently as something that she loved because it gave a lot of drama to the eyes, but in a very like wispy way. So that intrigued me because I don't think I've heard a mascara talked about that way, like drama and wispy. And is the new NARS Climax mascara. I'm done with mascaras talking about this kind of stuff. Like, can we stop, please? Better than Sex, Climax, Orgasm, like, stop. So I'm kind of curious what this mascara looks like on the eyes, how much drama I can build with them. Because, I mean, this is not a cheap mascara. I do really like the packaging, though. It is really pretty. It's applying well. It's not too dry. It's not too wet either of a formula. Seems to be sticking to the lashes really nicely. So there's 1 coat on the eyes. I do usually like 7. No, I'm just kidding, but like 3. So far it seems fine. Like it's not crazy to me, but I only have 1 coat on. So let's see what happens with 2 or 3. Also, while I was doing my brows and my eye makeup, I also went to try and order more of these sponge things because this is a smaller company. So I was like, I need to order more of these now. So I was on my phone, I was trying to order them and it wasn't letting me like click. So I was like, oh my gosh, they're sold out. Tati, why you do this to me? But it seems to be back now and I am able to order it. So good luck ordering any of these because I'm ordering 27. Okay, this is definitely a mascara that you need to apply coats quickly because it doesn't layer well. This is what happens, Rachel, when you keep talking. And I see what she means by wispy. It is dramatic, but the ends are wispy. I don't know how they did that. We'll see how long wearing this is, if it flakes or anything like that. In terms of first impression, it's good. It's not my favorite thus far, but like I do like it. You need to have more of this highlight thing to the inner corner. I really want that pink to pop. And it just brightened it. Like for my skin tone, that was necessary. I think for this look, I wanna add a little bit of pinkness to the lips and I wanna add like a, I don't know, like a holographic thing, I think. By the way, these are by Burberry. It's their Lip Velvet Crush. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. It gives that beautiful, like, blurred stain kind of it honestly looks like velvet. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this shade from Stellar. It's the shade Kiss 03 Opaline, I think. I'm just gonna pop that into the center of the lip. I've been really into mixing setting sprays recently, like the Cover FX dewy one with Flower Beauty Seal the Deal. I'm throwing in a little bit of Tatcha in here. My earring keeps falling down. So far, I gotta say that I really like the way that everything is looking right now. Oh, my hair though. Not my hair. Let's just pull that back. Ignoring the grease fest that is my hair, my makeup is looking bomb. But I will update you guys at the end of the day. We'll see how everything is looking, see how it's wearing, my favorites, my least favorites, see it in natural light, all that stuff. So I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, so it is now at the end of the day, and this is what I almost dropped this. All over myself. Oh my gosh. I would have been very sparkly. But it's the end of the day. I have my glasses on because my contacts would drive me crazy. You know when it's like the end of the month and they just like dry up like shriveled raisins? But I do want to share with you guys my thoughts on all of the products and how they wore throughout the day. I will say that everything is looking like pretty great actually. Honestly, I like most of these products. Like I like this little weird memory foam sponge that like seriously this belongs in like my mattress pad, you know? If I run out of this, I can just trim off a piece of my mattress pad. I don't need the whole thing. The foundation is beautiful. It honestly does give you this like poreless kind of complexion. I do like the original too. I think they're both really good. Kind of depends on what your skin is like, but I will say I'm not normally an oily skin kind of a girl, and this did a great job for me. It didn't look drying or it doesn't feel tight on my skin, but it is a little bit of a heavier formula. I'm used to using the Forever Undercover, I think it's called, by Dior, which is like water and pigment, and it just like looks beautiful on the skin, but it feels so light. This one I just had to get used to again because it does feel like something's there, but I do like the effect. It looks really good and it wore really well. It wasn't like wearing off throughout the day, so I do like it. Oh my gosh, I need to slow down when I'm talking. Sometimes I talk too fast. It's the end of the day and I just feel like I need to get everything out. The Farsali Skin Tune, also really liked it. It has that same sort of blurring effect that I feel like I get from the Clarins SOS Primer. And by the way, for everyone asking, this is 02 Peach. I always say Blurs Imperfections because that's what it says on the front, but you guys are like, well, what color is it? This one has a little bit of a champagne-y tone to it, which is why I think I like this like a little bit more than the Farsali one, but they're both really, really good and I enjoy both of them. Blurring on point. The NARS mascara actually ended up really liking. When I first applied, I was like, it's fine, it's nice, whatever. But I didn't end up recurling my lashes, which I sometimes do with mascaras. I find with the thicker, dramatic kind of mascaras, I need to like recurl them just to lift them a little bit because they like to point down. But I wanted to see how well this was actually going to hold and stay put. And you know what? They did a pretty good job. Here, I'll remove my glasses so you can actually see them. But like they look really good. They do have that nice wispy kind of look at the end, which is really neat, and I haven't seen that in a lot of different mascaras. I cannot see you at all. I need to put those back on. I feel like this is a mascara that I will continue to play with it and I will like it more each time I use it. Like it honestly looks like fluffy fake lashes, which is kind of cool. So I do like that. And then the Nikki Tutorials highlight, I like it. Not as an everyday thing, which makes sense. It's like a pink highlight, but I found that on its own, it was a little too dark for my skin tone. I think it'll pop on a deeper skin tone and look absolutely beautiful. For me, I definitely had to combine it with like a brighter highlight. So I just used the one that was like literally right there in my drawer, which is the glazed donut one. Any lighter highlight will do, or like a lighter eyeshadow maybe. It softened the pinkness a little bit and just made it pop on the skin more. And you really notice it when I was like walking around. I was like, oh, that looks good. Like it does look really pretty, and I love the effect on like a more bare skin kind of a look with that frosty pink. It just like, it pops. Like it's so cool. I really like it. So I will continue to use it, probably not on an everyday basis, as I said, but mixed in with a lighter highlight is probably the only way I would do it. Have you guys tried any of these products before? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Are there any other products out there that you would like me to try out that are Beauty Gurus favorites? I want to know. Leave me a comment down below and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already. New videos every Thursday and Sunday. I also do videos over on RachhLoves Life if you guys are interested. Every Saturday we do like Pinterest hacks and testing tasty recipes. We go through like my closet. We do a lot of decluttering. Like it's super, super fun. So you can check out those videos too if you are interested. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome week, and I'll see you guys all on Sunday. Love you all. Mwah.